Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakah and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to do this video what the brother sent in the group chat. It says, note to future space travelers, prepare for a shrinking heart. So it says Scott Kelly's heart diminished after a year in space. So basically they're saying that this guy right here, his heart shrunk. Literally, it shrunk because he was in space for about a year. They said in space your heart gets smaller. And now here come the scientists. They reported that the largest chamber in your of the heart of Scott Kelly, who spent nearly a year on the International Space Station in 2015 and 2016, said it shrank in mass by more than 1/4 by the time he returned to Earth. So they think they can explain this, right? They think that they can explain the powers of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They said that just adds to the litany of transformations that the human body undergoes without steady downward pull of gravity. They said they also tend to have swelled heads and smashed eyeballs, shriveled legs, and bones that become more brittle. Damn. But they're saying that it's because of the downward pull of gravity. See, this is what we mean by Esau trying to play God. They try to know everything. They try to they always use scientists, right? It's always the scientists coming into play. When it comes to stuff like that, that's not really meant to be known. That's not really meant to be put out there. Nobody knows if it's really just because the downpour of gravity that's gone. All right, we got the powers of Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and that's the only thing we need to know. All right, the Lord is something when it comes to his creations, right? The Lord is something when it comes to his creations. Shit, what we see today, even though the earth is fucked up now, the earth is mourning, but you still get to see at least a little tidbit of life. All right. I had a dream. That's funny, 'cause I had a dream last night that I'm not sure if I was in the military. I'm not sure, but I was just there for some reason. And you know how they have those radars? They have the signals on the radars that shows that something's there. So basically, when that happened, we was looking at the radars, and all of a sudden there was millions of dots on that radar, and it was not military. All right, it was an army, but it was not the army of Esau. It was the army of Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai on that radar. They was darting too. They was darting fast. And as soon as I saw that, I knew what the hell that was. When they was darting, that's the chariots. Those were the chariots. Then we looked outside. We was in one of those ATC towers, air traffic control. We was in one of those towers. You know how they have them tall towers with the windows on it? We was in one of those. But on the radar, I just kept seeing them dart fast, all of them. And then they was getting scared. So then that's when they started darting that damn fast. They just disappeared off the radar. Some disappeared, or at least most of them. We looked outside. We saw those lights. We saw those lights. They were pretty lights too. Can't lie. They were nice colors. Something that Jake would like. Something that Lord Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah likes. Alright? He ain't no Edomite. That's for sure. He ain't no Edomite. He likes flavor. Those lights, I can't even really remember what kind of colors those were. But all I know, they were pretty. And they kept darting. So then they managed to get it working again. But then that's when the power went out. So then they grabbed those generators. They brought in those UN trucks that we seen a few years ago on a video. They brought in those UN trucks that have the generators. And then that's when they started seeing the chariots on the radar again. But right after that, before that, they was just kind of, some were laughing. Some people were kind of scared, and some people were annoyed because like things kept happening every time they're trying to track them down. Then afterwards, the freaking generator explodes on them. But somehow I was okay. That's all the power of Lord Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah. I gotta get these scriptures. This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make the peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. All right. So most of these scriptures precept to that. I can't remember what scripture that was. I was actually trying to find it, but I think I spent about 10 minutes trying to find it, or 20. But it said the Lord put up his hand and he bragged. Okay, he bragged on what the hell he did, on what he does. All right. He was saying that I do all these things. I do everything. I can't exactly remember, slightly paraphrasing. But all in all, he was bragging. He was boasting about everything he does. And he's right to do that. Because who the hell are you, Jakes? Who the hell are you to step up and tell the Lord to not brag? Shit, he brags whenever the hell he want. I bet he's doing it right now, too. All right, the Lord says he's going to laugh at your calamity when your fear cometh. Okay? So, basically, the Lord creates evil and darkness. He does everything. There's nothing to dart around that, all right? No way to dart around that. He does everything. I don't even think there's any other explanation for that. He does everything. That might be the title of this video. The Lord does everything. All right. This is Revelation 22:13. I am the Lord. It says, I am the Alpha. I am Alpha and Omega. The beginning and the end. The first and the last. Okay? So the Lord said he's the Alpha and the Omega. All right? The first and the last. The beginning and the end. The Lord is everything. All right? He is everything. You cannot do anything without the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. All right? You cannot do anything. Shit, you can't even freaking walk. You can't talk without the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because he controls all. And you know what? It's nothing you niggas can do about it, nor Esau. They're trying to open up these portals to a different world. You can't escape the Lord. You can't escape his judgment. All right? If he controls all, then he controls all. It's plain and simple. All right? So he is the Alpha and the Omega. There's nothing to get around that. He's the beginning and last. First and last. All right? There's no way to get around that because he controls all and he created all. And there's nothing you can do about it because the Lord will boast about it too. Shit, if I was to ever create everything in the world and control everything, no doubt about it, I'm pretty sure I'm about to brag. I don't know about anybody else. I don't really know. But if I was to be the highest power in the entire world, then I'm pretty sure I would be boasting. So you can't blame him. Although you can't blame the Lord at all. You can't even judge him. You can't tempt him. All right? It says 1 Samuel 2:6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. All right? So he killeth and maketh alive. He does everything. These are all scriptures that link to the same scripture. Okay? The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and bringeth up. Alright? He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lift up the beggar from the dunghill, to set him among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he hath set the world upon them. All right? So the pillars of the earth are the Lord's. Everything that the Lord created, everything. Cause the Lord is not no God of death. He is, but he's the God of both, because it's a balance. All right, he's balanced. He's not just death. He killeth and maketh alive. All right, they don't just say he killeth and that's it. But he does cause death and he causes peace. He creates darkness and creates light. Both. All right. So obviously the Lord has some life, a lot of life actually. He's the God of living. So Salakia, he's the God of the living. Not some life, but full life. All right. You see all kinds of beauties in the world, even though it's fucked up right now, but you can still see a glimpse of it. All right. You see all kinds of animals, like, because it's kind of hard to think about, let's say, cats or something like that. You see patterns on that fur, and they're all perfectly aligned with the strings of hair. And the Lord say he's able to count all hairs and all the stones of sand. Right? Like you see blue butterflies now, which you've been seeing. You see mixed breed of flowers. You see all kinds of crazy things in this world. The underwater life. That's a sight to see. You see, out here, it's all different. You got different plants, different types of trees. But down there in the ocean, you see all kinds of different plants and different life. Which even though Esau trying to get their hands on that, Esau shit, you see lakes and water. They recently discovered underwater lakes, literally a pond or a lake that's in the ocean, at the ocean floor, and it looks like a mist. It looks like a full on mist, but it's water. It's another layer of water. And you go in there. They never say what's in there. Usually, when somebody goes in there, they bring a camera. It's just fog. You can't even see anything. If you put your hand out, you can't even see it. Don't want to get lost in there. But anyways, the Lord creates all. Okay, He killeth and maketh alive. He creates darkness and creates peace. He is the first and last. And you know what? He put his hand up and he said he does all these things. All right. He said he does everything. Because why? He is Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. The Father in the name of his Son. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and Shalom.